Hello, car lovers driving the 2024 BMW iX. No, driving the BMW i4 xdrive40, first generation. What to say about this vehicle? Well, they're basing it on the 4 Series Grand Coupe, so it has all the qualities and the flaws of that vehicle. Let's start by being methodical, an overview.
The BMW i4 xDrive 40 is the newest addition to the i4 lineup. For those of you unfamiliar, the i4 is really an electric 4 Series Grand Coupe. The 4 models available are familiar for BMW customers: i4 xdrive35, i4 xdrive40, this i4 xdrive40, and the high-performance i4 M50. Our tester is called the i4 xdrive40. This is the equivalent of the BMW 440 xDrive. The electric car has 2 motors for four-wheel drive, or xDrive in BMW speak, that produces a total of 396 horsepower and 443 pounds of instantaneous torque. The battery is 81.1 kilowatt hours and has a range of 494 kilometers in ideal conditions. There is up to 205 kilowatts fast charging when charging from a direct current level 3 charging station. The vehicle, according to the sticker, starts at $69,900, and this tester has 3 option groups, which adds $15,000 to the price. Sitting in front of my computer a few weeks after driving xDrive40, this is without a doubt the finest electric vehicle I have ever driven, no compromises. It has the great driving characteristics of BMW, the wonderful build quality, nice driving aids, and the best steering wheel in the world, the M steering wheel.
Let's break this down. The exterior styling is wonderful. I love the green forest paint along with this interior, this kind of, not beige, but it's not cream, it's not orange, I don't know what it is.
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Butterscotch interior. It's really does well, along with the grill of the Harman Kardon sound system, along with the satin silver touches, along with this wood, along with this sober transmission tunnel. No piano blacks here. BMW doesn't putz around. They're high end. They don't do like other manufacturers. They understood right away. Best steering wheel in class. This is going to be a gushing review, okay? Because it's just wonderful. So on the outside, great looks. The front end is arguable, but everything else is perfect. The visibility is not that great. Rear visibility is really not good. So that's not too awesome. It's very confined here. Most BMWs are pretty good packaging companies, but however, with the Grand Coupe, because of the styling, I suspect they were not able to make a roomy interior, at least not as roomy as, let's say, Tesla, which is also low slung. This is much more confined. I'm not saying it's tight, it's just cozy. Sitting in front, well, this is where BMW is so strong. BMW, I guess because for luxury cars, the price of the cars are so high that the battery is, in terms of ratios, occupies a less higher percentage of the cost of the vehicle. So you get the wonderful 3/4 Series interior. All right, we'll start with the best steering wheel in the class. This M steering wheel is wonderful. We're going to go with this digital dash and infotainment, which are kind of like joined together. Today it's very sunny outside, so harsh shadows, bright sunlight. We can see everything very well. Contrast, resolution, the interface of the iDrive, incredibly snappy. It's a complex thing to use, but it's incredibly snappy. Here you have a myriad of buttons here for selecting the different interfaces. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Here are the buttons here when you open or close a window. It is just so... BMW makes touch interfaces a luxurious event, right? A luxurious thing. So very good on that level. The seats are very comfortable. The leather quality is medium, but it feels very durable. Sitting behind myself, no problem with the legs, but I lack headroom. However, you do get the hatchback, and I think you can fit if you take off the front wheel, you can fit a bicycle back there, which is kind of amazing. Really good stuff, making it an all-around vehicle that you can use every day. This can be your only vehicle. And what to say about the torque? Instantaneous, right? It's very good. It's very strong. It's very punchy, more than you'll ever need. So very good on that level. If you want more, get the M50. The price of this vehicle, mid-80s, equipped as is. You get the Harman-Kardon sound system. You get all the things that you need to be in a luxurious environment. This avatar-like heads-up display, very good. Very good. There's missing nothing here. I am very impressed by how this car drives. It's very tight. It feels like a sports car, yet it's very luxurious. It's handling the Montreal Trail. It's incredible. Trick suspension. It's a magic. What are my final thoughts on this excellent vehicle? Well, this, in my opinion, my personal opinion, and I think, and my objective opinion too, this is the best electric vehicle you can buy for $80-something thousand, equipped as is. No one comes close. Ross made a remark off camera. He said, Christopher, I love the way BMWs, whether you're buying a gas BMW, an electric BMW, a hybrid BMW, a plug-in hybrid BMW, it still drives and feels like a BMW. All right? And I really like that BMW are taking the electric challenge on without rethinking everything else, right? Because there was nothing wrong with everything else. Their philosophy of excellence everywhere else and not compromising is very good. And another thing I want to say is that I remember 12, 13 years ago, we were wondering if Audi was going to become the #1 luxury car manufacturer because their interiors were so much superior to BMWs in terms of style and quality. However, that's a thing of the past. And the way I know this is because Audi doesn't offer, we'll call them second or third tier car reviewers such as myself and Ross. All right, he's a professional. I'm not. I'm an amateur. And we don't get cars from Audi. In fact, we haven't gotten them in such a long time. They're hard to reach out to. They're very independent. They just don't care, right? And fair enough. That's when I'm not criticizing that. However, I must say on a personal level, I am not going on Audi websites to do my fantasy builds anymore on any of their vehicles because they just don't stand out. I have driven other people's Audis. Yes, they're very good, but I mean, this interior is no longer an excuse. The comfort of a BMW versus an Audi sometimes where people perhaps like a bit more of the comfort, it's no longer an excuse. So I think BMW as a brand is far ahead. Mercedes is second, and Audi for me awkwardly is third, and we thought one day they would become #1. I mean, apart from that grille, I mean, nobody even notices an Audi anymore. So BMW way ahead as a brand. BMW, I think, is #1 in terms of this kind of electric vehicle. I'm saying this as a Tesla owner. I mean, driving this vehicle, there's no way if I'm splurging the big bucks that I'm getting another Tesla. I'm getting this vehicle. I mean, that's just what it is. And so I could not be clearer, could I? Best vehicle in the class. And that is it. So if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well, then of course, you should subscribe. And that is it.